we do have a lot going on this weekend for 250.
We do. You know, Saratoga 250, the county has been working on this for about 2 years. So there's a series of events over the course of this year and next year, of course. Next year is the actual 250th of the Battles of Saratoga. But here today, you've got a tumbler to help celebrate, free giveaway.
Yeah.
And tomorrow in Saratoga Springs on July 4th, there will be fireworks at 9 o'clock downtown. We have bands on Caroline Street, Phila Street, and Ellsworth Jones Place from 7 to 9. And of course, there's the Firecracker 4 road race in the morning.
I'm going to do that.
I've run it before.
I have
tough.
too. It's tough because there's a little hill at the end.
That's right.
Unless the course has changed.
The course is the same.
Okay,
this
there's
is
a little hill at the end.
So you're going
it's
to
a
do
little
it?
hill.
Yeah, I try to do it.
All right, everyone, cheer Julia on.
I'm going to try and do it.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it. Then I'm going to go to Trotters afterwards and get a beer.
That's the best way to do it.
That's what you do.
You know. You know.
See, I've done this race before. All right.
She's a pro.
You do need to grab a banana and a bottle of water, though, at the finish line before you head to Trotters.
Yeah, okay. Yeah,
Right.
sure,
That's
Todd.
right.
Sure, Todd.
That's
yeah,
right.
so ton of stuff going on. I mean, what are you most excited for this weekend?
You know, I just think this is July 4th for years in Saratoga was actually not a busy weekend, not a busy time of year. Local people went away, track was closed, maybe there might be a concert at SPAC. This year we've got a concert at SPAC, we've got racing at the race course, right? And we've got our festival downtown. The downtown's going to be humming all weekend, and we're just really excited for that.
Yeah, I was going to say, how do you sort of adapt to those changes, right? Because this was our final Belmont at Saratoga. Now we have an earlier start to the season and America 250 and this concert all happening at once, right? So it's a different ball game.
And the cool part is, right, there's a little something for everyone there. If you like music, we got that. If you like horse racing, we have that. If you like great food and restaurants, we have that. So, and if you like history, we're celebrating that too. So really health, history, horses, we got it all going this weekend.
Oh, I love that. All right, sounds great. Well,
It's the motto of the city.
We need that after all of the food that we ate the other day when we were here, all of the delicious new menu items here at the race course. I'm still thinking about it.
All right, if you are a track fan or you watch that Netflix series, you recognize this familiar face. Jockey Katie Davis climbed up. No, wait, you took the elevator, right? You
I
didn't
did. No,
okay.
I didn't take the stairs.
Okay.
It's too hot already.
Katie, the smiling assassin.
I feel like I'm meeting like such a celebrity. This is
No,
so
Because
cool.
she
stop
is.
it.
I know
No.
she is.
She is.
This
And
is
look,
really
she's
cool.
about to go out on the track. She's got her
I
whole
am.
gear on.
That's right.
It's heavy. Yeah.
So why do they call you that?
So the first year I rode Saratoga, I am a local here in Saratoga. I won, I think, 8 races. That was 4 years ago. And every time I won, you know, I'm going out there, I'm ready. And then once I pass the wire, I'm smiling, cheesing, coming home. And they gave me that nickname. They were like, wow, she's determined out there. She's out there. She's fighting. She's nailing these guys on the wire. And she's coming back with a big grin on her face, and it's like, yeah, I beat them. Hell yeah.
It's nice
right.
to see. Well, no, it's fine. Like, it's nice to see emotion, you know,
Yeah.
because sometimes people just are kind of like stone faces, like, be happy, like you just won a race, you know, so it's nice.
Of course, you know, sometimes when you've been doing it for so long, it's just, you know, another race, but you learn to, you know, sometimes you have to take a step back and appreciate everything around you, the horses and all the people that got the horses to the races, and know that they've done a wonderful job to put money in your pocket and your family's pocket. So that's why I'm always smiling, you know.
That's great. That's great. Well, I mean, we feel you, even just being up here. Like, it's exciting.
Yeah.
I'm thinking, like, how cool it is that we get to do this.
You guys got a
know?
great spot up here.
Yeah.
It is a nice spot.
So we can see the horses right now. They're starting to breeze a little bit down there, and they've been doing it throughout the morning. You're actually about to head down there right after this.
I am. I actually got a worker at 7 o'clock, so it was kind of last minute, like 30 minutes after I text you, and I'm like, I got a worker. Will we make this work? And which is awesome. Yeah, I'll be down there. I'll wave on my way by.
So you're not racing today, but when you do go out and race in conditions where it's so hot like this, I mean, do you have like sweat like going down your eyes when you're riding? Like, what is it like being up there on the horse in the middle of a race?
I mean, to relate it, I guess, well, you know, we're wearing tight silks. That's like spandex that are just sticking to you. We have very thick vests that are like 1.5 inches sometimes. They have smaller vests as well. And, you know, you're going out, your back is dripping already, you know. And so warming up the horses, you kind of just give them a light warm up at that point, keeping them, you know, nice and cool as well. And listen, it's like a hot box, you know, or a sauna. You walk in, you're like, oh, just the heat hits you. So, you know, hopefully it doesn't get too hot today, and we're looking for a great day of racing.
How many times do you shower a day?
3.
3 or 4 times a day she showers.
Gonna have to add in a few today, I think.
Yeah.
Even.
Yeah.
Make up for a new record.
Oh, yeah.
All right, Katie, thank you so much for
Yeah,
joining
thank
us.
you for
I know.
having
Nice
me.
meeting
Yes,
you.
of course.
Who are you
Anytime.
going to be riding down there when you go down? Do you know?
No, I'm not. Actually, my agent said, the trainer called, you're going to really want to breeze this one, Jock. And I said, yes, I am.
Well, we'll be
Name
watching.
me on.
We'll
I'm
be
open.
watching you.
All right, sounds good.
All right, well, one thing that we've seen a lot of in the horse racing world today are young bloggers. It's been kind of the, you know, younger kids getting other young people into the sport by posting behind-the-scenes actions on social media. And we are joined here by a very special guest from across the pond. I'm going to get your name right, Tiernan O'Kelly.
Spot on.
Is that right?
Spot on,
yeah?
yeah.
Here's a quick look at what he's been doing on his Instagram page, Irish Racing. Oh, wow, Irish Racing Hub.
Hope you're all keeping well and safe, lads. I'm here with the horse racing kings in Saratoga. I myself love promoting horse racing for younger people in Ireland. These lads are doing a great job at it in the States. Lads, how are you getting on? And just tell us how you started doing the page. Jose, how did it feel to win the Kentucky Derby?
It was great, you know. Winning such a big race is amazing.
And competing against your brother, what's that mean to the family?
I mean, it's good for the family that we won too, but I got to ride my horses. It doesn't matter who runs second. I'm just happy I won.
And how do you feel about chances?
Now, Tiernan, you were saying that the Jose Ortiz had trouble understanding what you were saying. Was that one of the things?
Poor Jose and Irad, his brother, I went up and started interviewing them, and I had to start recording it again because they were like, sorry, could you say that again? They weren't used to the Irish accent, the poor lads.
Yeah, you do have a bit of an accent. That's okay. So why did you decide to come here to Saratoga this summer?
Well, I love horse racing and I love promoting it to younger people in Ireland. I actually don't bet myself, so I love promoting horse racing to young people to show that it's not all about the betting. And horse racing is big in Ireland, but I've been going to the racetracks for a few years now around there, and I wanted to expand. I've been in Dubai, I've been at Royal Ascot, I've been in Italy, and I wanted to come over here. So a family over here in Saratoga Springs, and I said, why not?
Yeah.
Come over.
What do you think of Saratoga?
It's been an unreal experience so far over here. It's much bigger than anything in Ireland, so I was afraid it would be hard to maybe get access to and interview the jockeys, but in Saratoga it's so unique. You can walk up when they're coming back in after the race, and that allowed me to interview Irad, Jose and Kendrick Carmouche and a few of the lads as well.
Yeah, I mean, very intimate, right? In Saratoga.
Right. You said you have family, and that's sort of how you got into this in the first place, right?
Yeah, so my uncle Michael Hussey was a jockey. He rode for Aidan O'Brien in Ireland, who's a top trainer worldwide as well. He's had Breeders' Cup winners, and my granddad Christy, Michael's dad, brings me racing all the time. Unfortunately, he's in hospital at the minute. He will be okay, hopefully, please God. But a shout out to Christy, my granddad. He brings me racing everywhere, and that's how I got into it.
That's awesome. So just being over here and doing what you're doing, so your Instagram, how long have you been doing it? How old are you?
I'm 21 in August. So I've been doing Irish Racing Hub for about 5 years now. Since COVID came about, I said I need something to occupy my time. I love racing. I was annoyed I couldn't get to the track, so I just started interviewing jockeys online, live videos and stuff like that, and transitioned into when we were allowed back into the races, and I got them to do takeovers down the lives during COVID, and then when I got back there I started interviewing them and stuff like that. So it's been really good being able to interview and get close to them. The Messis and Ronaldos of the sport, it's so much easier to get access to them here, especially in America as well, which I'm delighted to see.
Yeah,
that's right. Oh, speaking of which, so our producer wrote this question. I like this. Ireland doesn't have a team in the World Cup. We talked about this.
Dude, I wrote this question.
Oh, you did?
I did. I want to know who he's rooting for in the World Cup.
Who are you rooting for?
So yeah, it's tragic. Ireland lost on penalties. I go to all the Ireland games and I was really upset. But for this World Cup, I've been wearing the US jersey a few times, but I support Brazil in every World Cup that Ireland haven't been in. So hopefully Brazil.
But not England.
Oh, okay.
Not England. Definitely not England. I have to explain to all the Americans over here, Ireland is not part of the UK, and a lot of people do know that. They have the knowledge, but I'd be happy to see England get knocked out next week.
I love it, the confidence. Independence.
Just in time for 4th of July.
Right,
you know?
exactly.
That is a good way to end it ahead of Independence Day. All right. Well,
Say happy 4th of July to all the Americans out there.
Happy 250, 4th of July. Thanks for having me.
I love it. Well, it is certainly hot out there today. We can feel it already this morning, which is kind of shocking at 6:48 in the morning. Joining us, though, we have Matthew DeSantis with Naira Betts, and so I think that's one of the questions on people's minds. How does the heat affect the horses?
Yeah, obviously we have protocols in place to make sure that we're always taking track of equine safety, as well as the safety of the jockeys and the spectators and all the people who work on the backside to make sure these horses are in tip-top condition. But we'll make sure that they're properly hydrated, staying cool, have plenty of access to water immediately after the races, etc. So there's lots of protocols in place to make sure that they are going to be happy and comfortable throughout the day.
We need some like Florida horses out here, so they're used to this weather. You know?
Yeah. What are you looking at today with some of the races? What are you predicting, I guess?
Yeah, there's a couple of interesting races. Obviously, the feature race is the Schuylerville. But I'll be honest, a really interesting race is the second race of the card today. It's a maiden race for 2-year-olds. And that's one of the great things about Saratoga is so many great horses get their start at Saratoga. There's a horse in that race named Rockabye for Miguel Clement. It's the son of Flightline. Now, Flightline was the undefeated Breeders' Cup champion from a few years ago. His offspring are just hitting the track this year. So it's very exciting to see whether or not the greatness that their father had could be passed on to them. He's a horse at 4-1 on the morning line. That's a little bit interesting, I think, in race number 2.
All right, look for Flightline as the sire.
Okay, and it's not just these races happening today. Obviously, there's a big weekend going on. America 250, lots to look forward to tomorrow as well.
Oh my gosh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Tomorrow you have the Belmont Derby, you have the Belmont Oaks. You have a horse running in the Suburban named Stars and Stripes. Now, come on, you gotta just put the whole checkbook on that horse. I mean, that's gonna be, how can that horse possibly lose on Independence Day? But it's gonna be just a really amazing day of racing. 4 graded stakes on the card. Sunday's gonna be a great day as well when those cooler temperatures hit also. I can't wait. It's going to be a great day up here in Saratoga.
I was going to say Stars and Stripes. What are the odds on that horse right now?
6-1. That horse might go off as 6-5 come post time, but 6-1 right now.
That's still okay.
Oh yeah, that's great. Yeah.
That's amazing.
But yeah, everyone's going to bet on that horse.
Oh yeah, they have to.
I would.
Okay, so we have just a total random question for you here.
Yeah.
World Cup is going on.
Yeah.
Who's your team?
You know, I am an American first and foremost. I grew up singing the musical 1776 every single 4th of July.
Whoa.
This is what we watch every
Dude,
and
you guys
every
are
time I talk
soulmates.
about this movie, people are like, "What are you talking about?"
No.
Sit down, John. Sit down, John.
Oh my gosh, you're
For God's
obnoxious
sakes,
and
John,
disliked.
sit down.
We
No,
know that.
I was a musical brat when I was a little kid, so love it. So no, I'm America all the way, and I was rooting for the Sweden a little bit because I have a good friend who lives over there, but otherwise we're all USA, all Stars and Stripes.
Dude, I'm just telling you, she has a crush hard on you
right now.
That song.
This is so great. I'm sure Sean Kelleher, our resident historian here, vice chair of the Saratoga 250 Commission, is going to appreciate that change because this is wool, right?
This is wool, and it's already getting hot. So.
Yeah, a little bit,
Yeah.
a little bit. Well, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
It's my pleasure.
So there's a lot going on this weekend, not just for opening day, but again, Saratoga 250. We talked about presenting sponsor there. We have the really cool tumblers. Julia and I are major history nerds, so
we love this.
very
We saw
excited.
him come over the roof here on this like little staircase, and he had like, you know, you could see like the clogged shoes, and the, he was carrying the tri-corner hat, and I was like, yes, come on down.
Yes. So what can folks expect coming out to the track for also the big celebration of American independence?
So for the 4th of July, we have a stakes race. Before the stakes race, I'll do the Declaration of Independence. We'll have a little bit of parading around. And then throughout the day, we have our Saratoga 250 cannon named Victory behind the track. And people can pose for photos. And we'll have other fife and drummers throughout the grounds. There's also a whiskey called Freeman's Farm that people can sample. So it's really, it's a great opportunity for people to enjoy their two passions, horse racing and America.
I love it.
Yeah,
I'm so
I love it
bummed.
too.
I'm going to be out of town this weekend. I'm going to have to rework those plans.
Yeah, I'm interested to see this cannon. How much does it weigh? Do you know?
Oh, I don't. It's pretty heavy. It's easily over 3,000 pounds.
Oh my gosh! But it's a smaller cannon.
No, it's a full-size.
It's a full-size cannon.
It's a full-size 6-pound cannon.
I'm going to assume with horses we're not lighting this cannon.
No, you're not lighting this cannon.
No, I mean they spook it like a plastic bag. So the cannon.
No, but it's a great photo opportunity for folks, and we'll be firing it on Wednesday, right in Ballston Spa. Wednesday is the national reading of the Declaration of Independence. So Hawaii came up with the idea, and our time is at 6 p.m., and it's set up across the country. We have 3 spots in Saratoga County that you can do this. But between the East Coast and Hawaii, everybody reads the Declaration of Independence at the same time. It's a great America 250 event, and in Ballston Spa there will be a cannon firing down McMaster Street. In Schuylerville we'll be firing muskets right at Town Hall, and there'll also be one of those readings up at the battlefield.
Oh, I love it. And we know that 1776 selections are going to be performed for the musical tomorrow as well. I love it. We watch that every year. It's a Independence Day tradition. Sean, thank you so much for joining us.
You're welcome.
Yeah, thank you. Very cool. You should get a hat like that.
I want one like that. And I wouldn't mind having a cannon to like fire off in the backyard either.
Yeah, seriously. Scare off any of the neighbors.